Hey, I am back with another live video. Okay, good. Let me set this thing up if it lets me be great. So I'm back in my little area. I think this light don't need to be on me. So let's see. Uh-oh. So I'm back in my area, y'all. And if you guys were on here last week, I am going to go ahead and talk because I know or I noticed that once people come on, once the live is over, it is definitely from scratch. So I am now trying to get on and just go ahead and start talking. Hey to whoever that just joined, two of y'all. Okay, so if you guys wasn't on last week, I'm just going to remind you guys that we are in our journals. The first 2 minutes, I wouldn't say first 2 minutes, but the first portion, hey Bez. But the first portion of the live, I do want you guys to write in your journal. I'm going to try to keep you guys accountable just because I'll be reminding you guys every Sunday to, whether it's words of affirmation, whether it's to write down that goal you have for the week or whatever it is. This will set the tone for you guys to have an amazing week and to open your minds. Hey Jocelyn girl, to give you guys an open mind for your future or what have you. So if you guys right now can go ahead and get your journal, I'm going to take a few seconds to allow you guys to do that if you don't have it already. And we're going to go ahead and write in our journal, y'all. Something real quick in our journals before we start this live. Yes, babe, 50-50. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this time, you guys. Please don't leave. I'm just gonna write a little bit in my journal right now, as I'm hoping you guys are too. And yeah, because that's how the beginning of these lives are gonna start. And let's go ahead and get into our journals. I hope this will be beneficial for you guys, because I know I'm constantly asking if you guys are journaling, and I just feel like this will be a way for me to make sure, and for you to make sure, okay, well, Sunday when I watch live, I know I'm going to write in my journal, even if I don't during the week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. And I know exactly, and it's so crazy. I'm really sitting here trying to act like, girl, you know you can't multitask. You sitting here trying to talk and write. Woo, while I'm doing this. Or are we writing now? Okay, anything. Whether your goals, long-term, short-term, words of affirmation, just anything that, you know, you'll feel at the end of the day, you look at what you're writing and you're like, I feel good about that. I'm ready to accomplish that. Whatever that is. You can do, like I said, long-term or short-term. For me, I kind of got short and long-term written down. So it's solely up to you. If you are you a journaler, Tiara? Okay, y'all. So I am done with my journal. I put like, I ain't gonna let y'all read them, but I put small things on there. One I can't say because I be being extra. But anyway, so I just put a little jot down, and thank you, Bez, for my journal. I love it. But I jot a couple things down so that when I get done, I can go back and really like fill it on in because I'm on here. Because as I'm talking, you guys can be writing. But as you guys can tell from the title, this live video will be about, I'm not on play. Well, Tiara, I like to ask for everybody to make sure they journal throughout the week. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate journaling at the beginning of my lives so that everybody can make sure that at least on Sundays at 8 we journaling. Okay, so that's just what that is. Maybe you can get in the habit of it. It'll make you feel better that you've accomplished something through the week and you have something to look forward to for your future. Okay, so as you guys can tell by the title, this title is going 50-50 with your significant other. Now we're gonna hit a couple different areas of this topic, but first I want to let you guys know that this topic came from Jocelyn. She is one of our very consistent viewers. She has come in and said, hey, here, thank you again, Jocelyn, for this topic. I'm super excited to dig off up in here because I know we have so many different views on this topic. So first, right now, you guys, as women, I don't know if this person who. Okay, as women, because majority are women, what do you guys think about going 50-50 with your significant other? First, we're gonna speak on you not being married. You're not married. You're going 50-50 as a girlfriend, or y'all just dating, or whatever the case is. What do you guys think about going 50-50? Maybe you're going on a date. Maybe you're just going, somewhere. Maybe you're going out of town or something. Are you expecting your significant other to pay for everything? Or as a female, are you okay with handling some of the things that needs to be handled on this trip or what have you? Thank you. Hey, Titi. What do you guys think? Of course, y'all know I like to give my input. And for me, I'm definitely like a 50-50 person. Like, we ain't writing it down now. Like last week, Brian Slick tried to do that one time. But anyway, not write it down, but you did last time, so I'm gonna do it this time kind of thing. But I'm a 50-50 person, but I don't kind of think of it like that. I just do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as dates and stuff, y'all, that's why I'm trying to keep it as far as, you being boyfriend, girlfriend, and y'all just going on dates. Because I feel it gets, different when you think of marriage and stuff like that. So let's stay on you guys are dating, you're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's stay on that level. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that it's wrong for a female to pay for anything? Or do you think that it's perfectly okay for a female to purchase or to handle certain things when you're in a relationship? Let's get this thing together, y'all. And y'all, I did a quick little makeup look thing today. Now I just did the under the eye. This something, ain't it? This something. Probably could have did these brows, but anyway. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. What I'm asking is, what do you guys think about going 50-50 as a boyfriend and girlfriend? You're going on a date. You're going out to eat. Whatever the date may be, whatever. But y'all going out somewhere that causes for someone to pay for it. Are you as a woman okay with, maybe you'll pay for it, or, do you feel like he should handle the bill? So basically, I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing anything 50-50 in a relationship. In the beginning, people pay more attention. So you're saying, okay, so Beth says that it's definitely nothing wrong with going 50-50 in a relationship. Lebe, can I just call you Lebe? Lebe says in the beginning people pay more attention to it. So you feel like when you first started dating and stuff that people are more like, what are they paying more attention to? The fact that the guy should pay more, or the fact of why is the girl paying? And you get what I'm saying? What are you saying that they pay more attention to in the beginning? Because I kind of feel like it just depends on the individuals, honestly. You have some people whose mindsets are already like, he better pay for this. If he ain't paying for it, this and third, we ain't gonna have enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain people. That's Shalea, this you? Wow, I never knew that was your name. That ain't been here all this time, have it? Okay, Dashalea. So what you mean that people pay more attention to it in the beginning? I think it definitely depends on the individual, as I was saying, you guys, because some females are more, some females are more like, he handled everything. I'm not paying for that. If we going on a date, what I'm paying for, you know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, now if you going on a date, he slick should pay if it's not the date that you're planning for, you know what I'm saying? But for anything, they just feel like if you have a man, then your man should just pay for whatever. Yes, you can. And I was looking for him to make the first move, at least. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You are, but do you think that's just a female's mindset because that's a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think she's kind of like, oh, well, he a man, so he should already want to kind of take care of me in a sense? Is that what you're trying to say? I personally don't see anything wrong with me because I like to be spoiled and I also like to spoil. Exactly. From the right. I see anything. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Boundaries and TT. You don't have a lot of females now who like to spoil. You know, of course we all like to be spoiled, but a lot of females are not on that I like to spoil too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. Jocelyn says boundaries and communication. So do you think that, Jocelyn, are you saying it's just something that you need to communicate kind of? Because what if you do encounter a guy who may end up saying, are you going to pay for anything? That ain't for the guy, but you know, like, is it something that you should be, okay, now at this point, you got to pay for something, you know? So is that, you know, maybe communicating that as far as him, maybe he's looking for a 50-50 person. I've always opted paying for days. I like to spoil as much. Right. I think that's, yeah. You like to spoil as well as being spoiled. I'm definitely agreeing with that. I'm definitely off of being 50-50. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. So since majority, I'm thinking we all rocking with 50-50. Granted, you know, obviously a lot of guys have encountered women, had relations with women who are not, you know, thinking how we're thinking. Ain't no 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, obviously it's different for everybody. Now, do you think, moving on to marriage, okay? We're going to move on to marriage. I'm not sure if there are any wives or husbands watching, but do you guys feel as if the same thing applies to marriage? Do you feel that it should still be like a 50-50 thing? Let's say we're going to stay with the dates and stuff, okay? We staying with dates because I am going to go back to being boyfriend and girlfriend with bills, okay? So let's stay with dates. Would you guys think that it is perfectly fine, it is okay, it's acceptable to do 50-50 going on dates and stuff as a wife and as a husband? Although it is a, you know, a level up or a step up or whatever you want to call it, stage up, I still think that going 50-50 is okay with dates and stuff. I think it's pretty much the same thing, I feel. So do you guys think that it is the same going 50-50 as a wife or as a husband in your marriage? Is it expected or is it kind of negotiable? Can you negotiate that? Okay. For both to pay, it's acceptable. Okay. And that's true for sure. That's true for sure. I don't see anything wrong with Hazy. I don't see anything wrong with a wife paying for anything as well. Like I said though, y'all, it's a whole lot of different breeds out here, okay? So, you know, some people who may end up watching, you may feel like, pay for what? Who? Me? You may feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. We both paying. It's, you know, different strokes for different folks, okay? So yeah, whatever works. I'm big on whatever works. Like Jocelyn said earlier, boundaries. Don't have in your mind how you want it to be, and just communicate that. They may have something in their mind, so then at that point, y'all got to compromise something. But as long as it works for you two, that's all that matters. And that's one thing with this live. I don't want anyone to have their minds on whatever and just go with what someone else is saying because that works for them. Because what works for someone else may not work for you guys. Excuse me. And maybe not right now. You know your situation more than we do. I know my situation more than you guys do. So whatever works for you guys, go for it. Don't just try to go with what everyone else is kind of saying because it sounds good. Because it may eventually get there, but just go with what you know. Okay, so let's go to, say you're dating someone, okay? So you boyfriend and girlfriend again, okay? You ain't divorced, but it's just, y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. So you boyfriend and girlfriend again. Maybe you guys are living together. Yeah, y'all living together. So do you think that he should pay all the bills? You've been living together for, you know, a couple months or what have you. Both of you guys are working and these bills been rolling around. Okay. So are you guys, you know, splitting those bills in half, or are you guys just focusing on the man paying all the bills? And I wanted to ask this simply because I know this can go in so many different ways. Simply because, you know, if you guys are just dating or what have you, you guys may not be making financially what you want to be making. You know, maybe if you were in a house, or maybe you're in a house paying bills, I don't know. But, you know, in the future, you're not making what you will want to be making, basically. So, what do you guys think about that? If you guys are living together, but you're splitting bills, do you think that's acceptable, or do the man need to be paying the bills? What y'all think? So of course I'm gonna give my input. Y'all see that I was doing hair right there, y'all, and I didn't clean my mess up. But anywho, I'm gonna just stay right here. Anyway, but of course my input is that I think it depends on the situation. I think that it is truly okay to do 50-50 if you guys are just dating, you're just living together. That's something, of course, you'll have to communicate, because you'll need to, of course, know their financial situations, and they'll need to know yours. Not to the T as much, you know, as far as how much money you're making out of that. But let's see what y'all saying before I get to going up in mine. Because we're still dating, that 50-50 still applies. Like you just said, we may not be where we want to be financially. So basically, best saying it still applies. The 50-50 still applies if you're dating, because you know financially you're not fully where you want to be. So, excuse me. So it is definitely okay to still go half. I totally agree with that, Bess. Jocelyn says I don't want all the bills on. Excuse me. Me, so if I can contribute, or him, all my significant other, he's ready to tell me, nah, babe, I'm gonna keep it. I should say, if he said I'm gonna keep it, babe, I'm gonna keep it, for sure. I feel like a man to Friday. He pays all the big bills, I pay the smaller bills, but only because that's how I stand it being handled by family. Okay, so Z, just to ask, because I know y'all, Z has basically said that, you know, she feel like the man should be the provider, and that he should handle the big bills and she handle the small bills. So is this still applying with you guys just living together? And I'm not saying that you're wrong or change what you're saying. I'm just wanting to clarify that. Each have roles that should be communicated. Hey, what a tissue at, man? What tissue? What is she talking about? What you think, Brian? Brian, under the sink. Get away. Under the sink. In the theater room. Anyway, so I'm definitely agreeing with Z, but I need her to clarify the dating part before I elaborate. And Dr. Leah, I truly agree on that communicating. Whatever it is that you guys establish, however that's gonna be for y'all. And again, whatever works for you guys work. Whatever works for you guys work. But it's definitely something that you should communicate. I'm getting off topic, but y'all see how it's black right here on my necklace? Hair, just pull it all day. Ugh. But anyway, exactly, babe. Exactly. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna give Z a little more time before I go ahead and go to the marriage real quick. But I think we're pretty much all on the same page as well. As far as kind of still going 50-50 a little bit, or at least just communicating it. Whatever y'all plan on doing. As long as you just communicate and don't just be paying whatever don't just be doing whatever and keeping it bottled up, and then one day just explode. I've been paying all these, and then go tell your little friends and all that. I've been paying all these bills. He ain't doing that. No. When at the end of the day, all you had to do is really communicate that, because he probably at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like that's something that should be communicated anyway. He shouldn't have any. Okay, Z. Okay. He shouldn't have any wonders about what he should be paying, why he not paying this, or why he paying that much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you got bills, obviously, and both of y'all living in the same household, it's definitely something that needs to come on the table, because them bills ain't gonna pay themselves. Those bills aren't gonna pay themselves. Okay, I get where Z coming from, but I don't want no man doing that if he gonna be controlling. Okay, see, we gonna go ahead and move to marriage then. Boom. Tell me he left me. Boom, marriage. Okay, so I am fully agreeing with Z on marriage as far as the man being a provider of the house. Taking the big bills and you taking the small bills. I mean, the small bills being my car bills and stuff like that. But anyway, to my aunt, there I can truly understand Jocelyn as well. A man possibly having the mindset of I pay these bills. This is my house. You know, like this is my house. I pay that. I pay this, that, and third. I'm the head of, you know, like stuff like that. So it's just like, you know who you're dating at the end of the day. Okay, and it goes back to communicating. Don't do something without having everything laid out. Before you even date this person or get into a marriage with this person, y'all should already know these financial situations that may come up or whatever. So it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that first of the month we got to pay this. You know what I'm saying? I think that making sure that both of y'all are on the same page will stop a lot of the extraness, because who you controlling? Who you talk to? You know what I'm saying? And I don't. But what if he's definitely, and I'm just going off of Jocelyn's statement because, you know, maybe him being the sole provider of the house or what have you, he may become controlling. So what if you're not aware of this controlling act until after you guys are married? Now what are you doing? Because, first of all, y'all need to go to counseling. And okay, I guess in my mind, I'm trying to understand, because I'm the type of person, I'm going to ask a lot of questions because I need to understand where the root of this come from anyway. So why do you think that this person has to be controlling just because he's paying all of the bills or whatever? Yeah, have it all planned out. Let's see, simply because I personally don't want to stay with a man while I'm dating him unless we both know the end goal is marriage. Okay, so you know, my thoughts of dating someone and living with them. Ma, you in here? But living with dating someone and living with them, I think it kind of, it's like playing Russian roulette. And you know, in many cases, I think that it can always go left, you know. So I think definitely making sure you guys are on the same page as far as the goal being marriage, and y'all just not playing house or whatever. It's just being that y'all growing together and all this kind of stuff. I would recommend it for anybody. If you're watching, you young and all that, don't live with them, okay? Don't do that, okay? Okay. But I think that I think that you guys are so right as far as the man paying for everything. Simply because you are the man, you are the sole provider, you are the head. If you are, you know, we equally yoked and you of God and all that kind of stuff. Because if you not, if you're not of God, then who you leading? Because not me, okay? Because my husband. There she go, babe. If you're not the sole provider, then what you like, kind of what, not what you're doing, but those are attributes that you should be having as a male, being the head of your family, being that provider. As the woman, you help him. If there's something that he can't do, you help him. And are you ladies, are you guys kind of in agreement with me on that? Say your husband, because now we're talking about marriage. Say your husband, maybe he got laid off or something like that. Are you guys willing to pick up his end that may have fallen off or what have you? Right, that is exactly what Brian just said. He said, as a man, we want to see our lady help us when we struggle as well. Because even though your man is a sole provider, sometimes things may not be up to par, and he may need to see that you're there to help him, and you're not there to kick him down. You're not there to beat him upside the head every day or something like that. you're there to pick him up, most definitely. Then you should pick exactly. I would pick, especially if it's the case that was right, exactly. And still encouraging and pushing them to get back up. You know, because you don't want them to get complacent with you just helping them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hand in hand thing. You guys are one, and you guys are playing this thing together. So wherever you lack, here I am to help you. You know, pick up that slack, and vice versa. So I think it's definitely a teamwork kind of deal. So if you and your partner are great team players, whatever it is, whether you guys are laying whatever out on the table financially, whatever it is, compromise and keep going. I think that it'll work. He just bad about me, y'all. Do not listen to what he's. It's not. I just feel like most women, for the most part, really think alike. Because I mean, I feel like this is regular stuff. This is a regular way to think. I thought he said y'all really still. Oh, y'all read it for him. Read it for him now. But babe, I really think they are, because they slick was saying stuff off of what you said. Now go ahead on now. Okay, they say yes, man, because at that point it's for better. So when he's down, you should be able to pick up that thing, y'all. Exactly. That is so true, you guys. And which I don't want to get too in depth as far as the whole marriage ordeal, because we are just talking about going 50-50, because the marriage thing can definitely be a whole nother topic. I know. It's okay. You fine. I like seeing you come in. but yeah, so definitely I think we can all agree that going 50-50 with your significant other is definitely acceptable, and it's practically a great thing to do. As well as if, as a boyfriend and girlfriend, let me confirm that. As a boyfriend and girlfriend, when it comes to dates and things like that, and also if you're married and you guys want to go 50, I don't think I read my mama come in, but if you want to go 50-50 as a partner with dates, as a wife and stuff, then you guys of course can do that. But when it comes to them bills, honey, you got them. Okay, so of course my husband's. Where is, didn't she say something before that? I'm sorry, y'all. I know my mama had said something, but I forgot. Okay, because my husband is far from controlling, and he takes care of this house and me. Truly, if they back is against the wall, you shouldn't be there for them. You should be there for them. You're right. I depend on him to give me money for bills, not pay them. Okay, so Dashala has come with another statement. She says that she depends on him to give her money for bills, not pay for them. So that's stating that he's just basically paying for the bills. You just going to get the money order, basically. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds great to me, actually. Sounds great to me, because that means you're going to be a housewife anyway, and then you're just going to be doing, cleaning up and stuff like that, and then he just bring you money like, yes, honey, I love it. I love it. But definitely so, you're just because your man is paying out the bills and stuff like that, it doesn't mean that they should be controlling. So if you guys are experiencing any of that, that is not okay, because they're paying the bills, because honey, I'm sure you can pay your own bills, and we always talk about mental health, and I'm sure your mental health is being tasseled if you're allowing your significant other to control you, because we're not doing that. Anywho, so this does conclude this live, you guys, and I truly enjoyed this live. We did do a lot of agreeing, but I know we agreed on some really great things, facts and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this live. Thank you, Jocelyn, for this topic. Thank you. On me. Look, I create one. I go on Amazon and buy a teleporter. Cause who? Who? Okay, period. Anyway, but on Bess, I am challenging you for next Sunday's live topic. Yeah, so you can give it to me whenever, and you don't have to kind of rush to give it to me, because it like I always say, if you don't have one, I always have one. Yes, ma'am. Period. Thank you, TT, for joining. Thank you so much. The next one is next Sunday. I truly try to make sure I go live every Sunday. There has been a couple Sundays that I haven't gone, but I can count it on 2-3 fingers maybe. I'm not really sure. Hey, Tay. Thank you, girl. But I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, we'll be hearing our topic from... Say no. We'll be hearing our topic from Bess. Hopefully, you guys, y'all have a great week. Don't forget, next Sunday, the first 2 minutes is we're journaling, okay? So make sure you have your journals. I will be asking it every Sunday because I'm gonna always challenge y'all. I'm gonna always challenge y'all to be better and to want better and to go get better, okay? And y'all motivate me to do the same, so it's practically the same thing. But y'all have a great week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a great week. Love y'all.